Welcome YouTube family, welcome to Learn with P, and it's your girl P, and I'm going to be doing some green fresh chips, so let's go ahead and get into the video. So I'm going to be using some Savalan green mint acrylic that I ordered from Amazon, and I'm also going to be using some quick dip acrylic that I purchased from Sally's Beauty Supply Store. I'm also going to be using some K-Star thermometer. All the products that I'm going to be using today is going to be linked in my bio. So we're going to go ahead and get started on these green fresh chips. So first I'm going to go in with my nude color, my Quick Dip. I am a new nail tech, so you're going to be seeing a lot of dripping acrylic, and that's only because I'm still trying to learn how to apply the right amount of thermometer with the right amount of acrylic. So right now I'm just going to be placing this directly on the center of my nail bead and where my fake nail meats, and I'm just going to be go ahead and try to form my French tip that I want for my nails. Now this part I just really was just going with the flow. I really didn't have any techniques here. I was really trying to just make sure that the French tip was as smooth as possible, so I don't have to do a lot of filing and shaving, but that really didn't work out that way, but we'll get there when we get there. So right now I'm just trying to smooth out my French tip, getting it to the shape that I want. And right now you're just going to be seeing me trying to go ahead and get that shape that I want and trying to smooth out everything that I want for that bead. I'm just going to try to go ahead and smooth everything out. Now for my next bead, I did pick up too much acrylic for my next bead, so you will be seeing it dripping, and I'm going to be having to clean my side walls a lot, but hey, that's okay. It's trial and error. So as you see right now, I'm just going ahead and brushing that down, and I'm going to go ahead and clean my side walls. I try to make sure I clean as much as possible as my side walls because I didn't want to foul a lot, but I ended up having to anyway. So right now you're just going to be seeing me cleaning my side walls and trying to get this as smooth as possible. I do see that it is kind of lumpy, but that's okay. We're going to trust the process, So right now I'm just going to try to get this small bead and put it as close as possible to my cuticle area, and I'm just going to brush that down lightly, continue to clean my side walls as much as possible, and just try to get it as smooth as possible. Right now it is as smooth as it's going to get, so I'm just going to go ahead and smooth it out a little bit more, and then I'm going to move on to the next nail. So you're just going to be seeing me go ahead and apply my Frenches, just getting my forms and applying the application to my nail bead. Okay, so I'm finished with my French tips, my first part of it. Right now I'm satisfied with what it's looking like. It could be better. That's only because of how I applied the application. It wasn't a smooth beads, but it still came out okay. So right now you're just gonna see me go ahead and filing the side walls and trying to form that French tip that I want to my liking. Okay guys, so right now this is the shaping that I am going with. I'm satisfied with that. Next I'm going to be going into my green acrylic. Now with this acrylic you will see a lot of trial and error. For some reason my acrylic was not picking up the way I wanted to pick up. It kept getting lumpy. If you have any suggestions on why when you pick up the acrylic it gets lumpy and things like that, please let me know. If you have any techniques on how I can improve that, let me know as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and prepare to apply the acrylic to the rest of my French tips. As you're going to see, my first bead that I tried to pick up, it really didn't pick up. I'm not sure why it didn't pick up. I really don't have any problems with this type of acrylic, but today I was just having so many problems. So right now you're just going to be seeing me applying that acrylic, and like I said, you will be seeing me fumbling with the acrylic, having some difficulties, but we're going to make it work. Okay, so now that I'm done with applying the green acrylic, I'm pretty satisfied with how it came out, even though it was a little rough working with the acrylic. As you've seen, I had to dip it into the big cap so that I could be able to pick it up nicely. I still had a little error, but we made it work. So now I'm just going to cap these nails with some of my Mia Secret that I received from Amazon as well. Right now you're just going to be seeing me going in, just making sure that I cap these nails correctly and that the nails are evenly throughout the whole nail. Okay, so now that we are finished with all the acrylic, we're going to go ahead and get straight into filing these nails. So this is the nail file that I'm going to be using. I'm also going to put the link in below where I got these files from off of Amazon. So right now, I'm just going to go in with my file, just getting that extra excess off my skin because as you seen earlier, the acrylic was running. So I just have to file that extra excess off. Then I'm going to get under the nail and then I'm just going to continue to file. So right now you're just going to see how I'm going to be filing my nails and what techniques I'm going to be using to file the nails down. Okay, you guys, so right here, you're just going to be seeing me take my nail file and just going across the nail back and forth and up and downward. This is because since my application wasn't as smooth as I wanted to be, I'm just going to be filing the extra acrylic down as much as possible so that I can get this nail as smooth as possible. So you will be seeing me going over my French tips. I'm just going across the nail upward and downward and side to side just to try to get that French tip as smooth as possible. So since the nails are to my liking, I'm just going to go in with this drill just to shave some more of my French tip off. I'm going to be using this at a 1 speed, and the drill that I'm going to be using, I'm going to also place that in the link below. I'm just going to be really focusing on just my French tip, not so more of the whole nail, but basically just my French tip, because I want to make sure that is as smooth as possible. Once I get better at applying smoother application, then I won't necessarily have to do all of these steps when it comes to the filing and shaving down the nail. But as of right now, since I am still working on that, I'm just going to use those extra steps and measures to make sure that the nail comes out the way that I want it. So right now you're just going to be seeing me filing down those French tips and getting them as smooth as possible, or to my liking. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this drill right here. I'm just going to be going around my cuticle area because it is a little rough right there, since I'm still learning, you guys. So I'm just going to be using this drill bead just to go really over my cuticle areas and, you know, shave some more of the nail down, but not too much. I'm really just focusing on my cuticle areas right here. So that's what you're going to be seeing me doing from right here. Next, I'm also going to get this and I'm going to buff out these nails. I'm going to just make sure everything is cleaned up all nicely and finely, and just make sure that everything is to my liking. So now we're just going to go ahead and buff these nails. I'm going to put the link in below where I received these buffers from Amazon. I'm just going to buff these out and just make sure that everything is smooth as possible. I'm very satisfied with how the nails turned out. As you can see around the cuticle areas, it's a little rough, but that's because I'm still working on that. But hey, everything is a process. It still looks kind of great. So I'm going to go in with my LA Top Coat Gel. I also have their glitter and I also have their shine. I received these polishes from Family Dollar. Right now I'm balling on a budget. We all know how that goes. So right now I'm just going to go in first with my top coat, just to make sure that the first coat is to my liking. Just making sure that I put that top coat on a good generous amount. Then I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. So next I'm going to go in with my glitter. I do love this glitter. I just love glitter on anything. So first I'm just going to put my first coat of my glitter. I'm going to have to put 2 coats of this because it's really not that shiny off the first coat. This is from Family Dollar. So I'm just going to be adding the first coat to the nail, and then we're going to go in for the second coat. I'm going to be curing the first coat for 30 seconds as well. So now I'm just going to go in with my second coat. And as you see, once you start putting the second coat, you can really start seeing the glitter come through. So with these Family Dollar nail polishes, you will have to apply more gel polish than regular gel polish, only because the Family Dollar brand is a little thinner and looser, so you will have to apply more coats for it to shine out more. So I'm just going to go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds as well. And we're just going to, once that cure, we're just going to go ahead in with the shine. Next, we have my shine, and the only reason why I'm putting the shine on is because once I put my top coat for my final coat, I really want it to pop. These are Family Dollar brands, so you gotta make what you do with what you got, honey. So I'm just gonna put this shine on just to give it that extra bling that it needs. I'm gonna cure that for 30 seconds as well, just making sure that everything is dry as possible. With these Family Dollar brands, if you don't make sure that they're dry all the way, they will mess up your nails. Sometimes they may run off your fingertips, and I know that from experience. So as you can see right now, before I go in with my top coat, I'm going to go in with some rhinestones that I have. I'm just going to put the rhinestones at the top, just to kind of give it a good look, since my cuticle bead is kind of a little messed up. I'm going to be, the glue that I'm using, I'm going to also put that in the link below. So I'm just going to place the glue right across the top of my cuticle area, and then I'm just going to go ahead and lay down my rhinestones. Now, I really didn't have any technique of how I put the rhinestones on. I just made sure that the rhinestones covered my cuticle area. So right now, you're just going to be seeing me applying those rhinestones to my cuticle area. Okay, so now that I'm finished putting on my rhinestones, I'm going to go back in with my top coat. And yes, I do like to put top coat on the top of the nail with the rhinestones as well. So I'm just going in, putting that top coat in, and I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. I'm curing the last part for 60 seconds just to make sure that all the gel that I did apply to the nail is completely dry. With these Family Dollar brands, you have to make sure that your polish is completely dry. So whatever it takes, then that's the measure. I'm going to go in first and cure it for 60 seconds. Then I'm going to go back in to double check and cure it for 30 seconds just to make sure that my nails are completely dry. So now that my nails are completely dry, I'm just going to go in with my Blossom Cuticle Oil that I also received from Family Dollar. And I'm just going to be applying that around my cuticle area. Honestly, I'm very impressed of how I did for the first time doing my own nails. I'm very satisfied with how they turned out. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any criticism that you would love to give me, please feel free to give me in the comments. I love you guys so much. Even though this is my first video, I just feel like I'm going to have so much support from you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And please feel free to give out any criticism that you feel like can help me better myself. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a great day.